Hello Taurus, Ashley here. We're going to look at your reading for May. So we're just doing a general forecast. We're going to look at a strength, a challenge, and then a potential outcome. So your strength for the month of May, happy birthday by the way Taurus. We have balance, stability, and standing firm. What a Taurus thing to get. I like it. We have your challenge, which is trusting in the magic. So we have the white raven spirit. So it does feel like you're very grounded this month. Maybe so much so that it's a bit difficult to tap into your intuition here. So if you find that you're getting really caught up in the mundane of day-to-day life, take some time to just connect in a little bit. Potential outcome, wish upon a star. I like this. So could be some sort of fantastic outcome showing up here for you, something you've been desiring, hoping for. I also associate this with some Aquarius energy, kind of like the star card in the tarot deck, but it's something near and dear to your heart. Some sort of destined thing coming in here, so I like this. I like it. We're going to find out a little bit more about that challenge. It usually plays in well with the strength, right? So we can kind of get an idea of how to navigate to have the best outcome possible. So be sure to, we have the Eight of Cups, Page of Swords popping out there. We'll see how that comes into play. Be sure to check your other placements, as this is kind of just a high level theme. So you might want to check your other placements, see what else is coming in. Now, as you're aware, Taurus, we had the eclipse in your sign. And in May, we're having the eclipse in your opposite sign of Scorpio. So big time for Taurus in particular. Hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe. Any interaction you have with the channel is very helpful to the algorithm, so I appreciate that. Let's see what's going on for Taurus. What's coming in? The Emperor. Look at that stability. Talk about stability. Another number 4. We have 40 and 4 here. We have the World. I feel like perhaps there's a completion here and you're having a hard time seeing how things are going to work out when something comes to an end. We have the Page of Wands. New opportunity coming in though. 9 of Pentacles. Definitely taking care of yourself. Doing pretty good when it comes to independence, finances. It could be that you're working really hard at this time. Some of you are just having a lot of success in your own sort of personal business if you happen to be an entrepreneur. We have the Queen of Swords and Judgment. The 7 of Pentacles. Money, 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 money. All that earth energy showing up here. So again, it just kind of reiterates that you are very grounded. Maybe even more so than usual. One thing that I'm noticing, before I forget to mention it, is that we have the white raven here. And while I'm aware of the fact that this is an eagle, you can see it's kind of lighter in color. So it's kind of like this ability to see the bigger picture is maybe what's being clouded at this time. 6 of Swords. Yeah, you're moving on from something. Some sort of completion is happening. And you may not quite know the path forward, but you're having to kind of trust. And I think you're actually set up quite powerfully for this because you're in a place where you can handle whatever change is taking place. Like you're stable, you're working, you have enough to take care of yourself, and even some to give away at this time with that Nine of Pentacles. Definitely sitting in a very independent energy. Then we have the Queen of Cups. So some sort of opportunity. I do feel like your intuition is kind of guiding you towards this particular opportunity here. We'll clarify and find out what this is about. It feels like something, though, that could be like an idea that you've had in the past, and maybe you kind of put it on the back burner or forgot about it, or maybe it's something you've always wanted to do and you just never made the time to do it. It does feel somehow connected to the past in some way. So we'll see. Bottom of the deck, Five of Cups, the Hermit, Nine of Wands, Queen of Wands. Now some of you are stepping out of a connection, or you have in the deeper past here, right? And I do feel like you've probably been a little bit on your own here with the Hermit, Five of Cups, Nine of Wands. There's been something that's kind of caused some pain. Now, it could be this ending that's showing up here, but this feels like it's deeper into the past. And I actually feel like it's why you have created a lot of earth level stability for yourself, because you've kind of focused on career, focused on your environment. So, you know, maybe really taking care of your house or your apartment or your belongings, and having, you know, your environment be something that's very welcoming and soothing to you. So we'll see. We'll see what we get when we clarify. Let's look at this strength row. Emperor, Nine of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. So clearly some strong, stable energy here. Almost to the point of maybe even a little stubborn. Right? And Taurus, we know all about that. Let's see, with the Emperor. Could be dealing with an Aries here, but I actually feel like this is your energy. Oh, maybe not. We have the Empress. So within yourself, and that is your energy, the Empress is Taurus. It's Taurus Libra. It's that Venus ruled signs of the zodiac. Balance here. Look at that masculine and feminine balance. Now you could be dealing with a strong counterpart here. This can also just be your inner masculine and feminine. Let's see. Three of Pentacles. Some sort of collaborative connection. Oh, oh my. This card wanted to come out too. And the Queen of Pentacles. So you're definitely sitting in some feminine energy here, or you have a strong feminine in your vicinity. We have the Empress, which I do feel like is your energy here, Taurus. I still feel like this Emperor is as well. Now you could be dealing with someone on the outside that's also an Emperor type energy. But we also have the Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. So we've got a lot of feminine energy here. The only thing we're missing as of right now is the Queen of Wands, and she was at the bottom of the deck. So you're definitely sitting in a very well-rounded feminine energy. And it looks like part of what's so beneficial in May is all of this stability. This Three of Pentacles, I feel like somebody wants to contribute to a foundation with you, because that third, we have the Three of Pentacles, and add a pentacle and you've got a base, right? You've got the Four of Pentacles, which is all about stability. We have the Queen of Pentacles showing up here as well, so there's a ton of prosperity right now. It is all over this row. So on a physical 3D level, you've got everything you need. You have all kinds of resources, not just monetary resources, but you're able to get creative and use what you do have, whether it's your wisdom, things in your environment, to create what you need to create, right? With this Nine of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Swords. I think you're standing very strong in that independent energy. Yes, the Seven of Wands. So you might be kind of sitting in a little bit of stubbornness here when it comes to being single, perhaps. So if you've got someone showing up, hey, let's build something together, you're like, I'm good. So be aware of that. With the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Six of Swords and the Ten of Cups. So I do feel like before you decide to contribute your efforts and energy to something, you want to make sure it's going to turn into the Ten of Cups, your wish fulfillment. And I feel like you're not going to add your energy to anything that doesn't have that potential. So you got very high standards here, and it's a good thing, right? Let's look at what this challenge is for the month with this White Raven. What is coming to an end here with the World? We have the Six of Wands, so strong victory energy here. Typically the World card has a victory wreath, and that Six of Wands also holds a victory wreath. So there's some sort of victorious completion happening. And we have the Moon. Could be conquering some fears here for sure. Perhaps you've reached a state that you never thought you would get to. With all this prosperity and stability that you've got here. Let's look at the Queen of Swords. We have the Page of Swords. And the Knight of Wands. So I do feel like there's a lot of people that are interested in you, curious about you, keeping their eye on you, wondering who you're involved with. But I feel like, again, I mean, we have the Queen here who's got that sword up, and then we've got a Knight and a Page. Like, so far, that's not this Emperor energy, right? So it's like she's cutting out anything that doesn't necessarily add up. We get the Six of Swords again here. And we have Judgment. Now, there could be someone from the past that you're leaving behind, or something from the past that you're leaving behind. And that Four of Pentacles that I was talking about earlier. So I do feel like you want something stable. You want something that has this ability to blossom into this Ten of Cups, this dream come true kind of connection or experience or life for yourself. And this could require cutting out people from the past that just aren't going to help you get there, right? And I do feel like that's maybe part of this victory, because you're conquering the fear. Now, what is showing up as a challenge, because I do feel like in May, you're going to have to make some decisions. You are going to have to cut some things out. You are going to have to be direct in your communication here. And I do feel like you're going to have to kind of make a declaration of your intention and where you're going and what you want, and anything that can't match that is going to go, right? But it might be something that's kind of outside of your typical comfort zone. And I do feel like part of that could be the case because you are coming from a situation in the past where you've kind of been just in your own energy here with the Hermit, the Five of Cups. Your experience of love itself has been maybe kind of riddled with some disappointments, right? And so to cut out certain people sort of eliminates them as an option. And that prospect could cause some doubts. It could be that, well, if I end this, how do I know I'm going to be successful moving forward? How do I know that my higher standards actually going to get met in the future? So I hope that makes sense. But I do feel like it's going to work out here. You are going to conquer those doubts, those fears, and you are going to move into a more stable connection. And that is what you're going to go for, right? Now it could, again, be someone from the past. Could be this Emperor energy. Let's look at this potential outcome. We have this sort of dream, this wish, this opportunity coming in here with the Page of Wands. We have the Devil, could be a Capricorn. We have that showing up a couple of times here with the Devil and the Queen of Pentacles. Or just simply a flirty temptation. And we have the Two of Pentacles. So to me this almost feels like as soon as you like cut out the things that can't move forward with you, right? You cut them out because they don't match your energy. And it's like as soon as you do that, and you're like, okay, I did it. I'm looking to the future. I feel like somebody comes in here and is maybe a bit of a temptation. They're still in this page energy, so it's still not ready to meet you, right? But there's sort of a sexual temptation here. Now for some of you, there's also the temptation to just work yourself to death, so I'd be careful of that because you're already very strongly in the day-to-day, mundane, grounded, sort of energy. That is your strength, but it can teeter over into becoming almost obsessed with work, doing too much, more than your body can healthily handle. Let's look at Judgment. We have Five of Wands. I feel like this decision you make actually causes some drama. And the Wheel of Fortune. But it's ultimately serving your best good here, and it's leading to opportunities, leading to a change in like good karma coming in for you. What's this Queen of Cups? We have the Seven of Cups. So, I like that because I kind of feel like you have, and the Ace of Pentacles. So this fourth pentacle is showing up here, and I do feel like you've kind of got this opportunity to take your pick. When we get this wish upon a star and then we have the Seven of Cups, you can kind of decide what it is that you want here. And I do feel like you're going to allow that intuition, your heart, to kind of guide that choice. But don't be surprised if people kind of get in your way here. It could kind of feel like you're on the last leg of a challenge, and right as you enter, you get like 10 feet from the goal, all of these sort of annoying roadblocks show up. But I do feel like if you persevere and you remain in that very strong, stable power that you're carrying around, I don't think you're going to have any issue whatsoever. It's just going to kind of call out, I don't want to say the riffraff, but maybe, right? It's like people start coming out of the woodwork to try and tempt you. So it does kind of feel like a test a little bit. Are you going to go after the Raven, after the Emperor? Are you going to go after that sort of eagle energy? Do you believe that you can accomplish that? Or are you going to deal with these sort of lower or less evolved individuals? Right? So, and the temptation will be there. There might also be some fears that come up. based on what opportunities do present themselves. So it just kind of feels like that last challenge before the big payout, before this wish come true, before this Ace of Pentacles comes in. Interesting. So I hope that was helpful, Taurus, and I hope to see you in next week's weekly reading. We'll kind of get deeper into the details for you at that time. Have a great eclipse. Happy birthday again, and I will see you next go round. Bye.